Dealing with Debt today, tips on how to manage student loans. Joining us, Kathy Roeser. She's a managing director and wealth advisor with Morgan Stanley Chicago. Kathy, how deeply in debt are grads from the class of 2018 or 2019?
Exciting time of the year, a lot of kids graduating and going into the workforce, but unfortunately a lot of students have debt. The average amount for the 2018 class is over $30,000 in debt. There are 44 million Americans that have some form of student loans, adding up to about $1.5 trillion. And that equates to about a payment of about $393 a month on average for people who have outstanding debt.
Why is it important to avoid procrastination when it comes to repayment of those loans?
So typically when you graduate, your loan will give you a grace period before you start your job. But once you start that job, it's really essential that you get on making that timely payment. Avoid making the minimum payment, because the more you put this off, the more you'll pay in interest and the larger the debt that will be. And that'll just add to more stress and lack of financial flexibility down the road.
Parents, of course, tend to want to help. Is there a way for them to avoid spending their retirement money?
So I think there's a few strategies for parents in helping their children. When somebody is first starting out, perhaps a parent, within reason, will make a few of those payments and help them then get started on their career, where they need to be spending money maybe more on their cell phone or their rent. But do not allow this to continue way into the future, because you can't compromise your own retirement for the sake of paying off school debt. You can also think about matching a payment that a child is making, and that'll help the child see the importance of dealing with that debt up front. The sooner they get that paid off, the more flexibility they'll have in the future. Some strategies might involve letting the child living at home. Obviously put boundaries and timelines on that, but by living at home, you can charge them rent and use that money towards paying down that school debt in a more efficient manner.
How about living within your means? That is so critical.
What that means is you need to avoid the high rent apartments, the expensive club memberships, and spending money on those non-essential living expenses. Put that budget together. Once you have that budget put together, then you need to check and make sure you're living within your means, within that budget that you have. Make sure you include making a good sized payment on your loan.
Kathy, thanks so much for coming on our show. We look forward to having you back soon.
Thank you, Angie.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.